Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I finally watched that 2024 film Challengers starring Zendaya and Prince Charles from The Crown and another actor who I have no idea who he is other than he looks like a cousin of my wife's. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he looks like Lucas Hedges a little bit. He's not Lucas Hedges. I just don't know how to refer to him. But anyway, this movie here. So I feel like I heard a lot of stories about it going hard in terms of the you know I the you know, that sort of thing. And I don't think it really did. It had like a scene, a moment, but other than that, it was a pretty soft movie. It didn't go hard really on anything. It's about tennis. I don't know much about tennis. I played tennis, but when I play tennis, it's more about let's see how many times we can get it over the net without ruining it, right? I like the back and forth. So, yeah. The movie, what I really liked about it, I loved a couple things about it. Let me yawn really quick here because it's late. Okay, so I had like two things that I was really into with this movie. One of them was the narrative structure. Really liked that. The entire movie was told during a tennis match. And during that present day tennis match, we were getting these flashbacks. And these flashbacks told stories of up to, I think it was maybe 13 years ago, 14, 12 years ago, all the way to just like a week ago, a night ago, that sort of thing. So we had a really, we were being filled in on the information between Zendaya's character, Prince Charles' character, and then that other guy's character. We were learning more about them constantly. Excuse me, throughout the film. And I don't know, I just really liked the structure in which it was told. I think it was done very well and interesting. You know, we've seen lots of movies like this before that don't make a linear narrative, so that's nothing new, but it's always I don't know, I thought it was done in a nice way. Also, this film, I can't remember the director, but early on there was some interesting camera work going on, and I really thought that was great as well. It was sort of making me feel like a David Fincher movie in a way in which the camera was being handled. Speaking of David Fincher, guess who did the score of this? It was Trent Reznor, and I also believe Atticus Ross, who also did The Social Network. So, you know, some of the David Fincher visuals that creep in every once in a while, and the Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor just had a certain vibe to it, which I really like. But yeah, this is a score that I feel like really deserved an Oscar nomination. It's really too bad that it didn't. I can't off the top of my head remember who all won, or sorry, who was all nominated for Oscar nomination for original score. But had this one got in, I wouldn't have minded. It's used sparingly, and it's used very well. Not as sparingly as I would say Conclave was. That one was extremely sparingly, but effective, incredibly effective. Like, actually, even if let's say this film here, Challengers and Conclave. Apologies, were nominated at the same time, who would I vote for? It would be tough. Both of them do a wonderful job in being economic in the use of score. And then when it is in the film, it is just dynamite and wonderful. So I don't know what I would do. I might feel like I'd have to watch the movies again, specifically focusing on the score. But just know that the score in Challengers, if you haven't seen it yet, is wonderful. So this was a first time watch for me. I know a lot of people have seen it, and I've seen a lot of commentary on it that is very positive. You know, it's kind of sad that it didn't get the Oscar attention that, you know, maybe I feel like it deserved. There's still some films I need to see, so maybe it didn't deserve it, but um, I don't know. I really did enjoy it and like seeing what I saw in it, and also listening to auditory. The sound was wonderful and the score was wonderful, and I just really love anytime um, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross lend their talents to a film. I just think they do a wonderful job, and they did a wonderful job in this one, and I can't wait to see what they have up their sleeve next for the next film that they score. Anyway, I'm curious. Have you seen the film Challengers? And if so, what did you think about it? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.